Hi there. I'm really excited to take an opportunity today to do my review of the Uplift 2024 planner. My name is Megan Sumrell. I am a time management expert for women, and I'm on a mission to bring work-life harmony into homes all over the world through all things time management, organization, and planning. One of the things I love is when companies that build planners will send me their planner to get my honest review on, do I recommend this planner for women that are looking to get more organized, better plan and manage their time, and get out of overwhelm. Let's go ahead and jump in and check out the Uplift Planner. First off, let's talk about who is this planner being marketed to, because right out of the gate, when you go to the Uplift Planner website, what I think is fantastic, they make it very clear who is intended to use this planner. It is called the All-in-One Mental Health Planner. Now, this is the first time I've reviewed a planner that is labeling itself as a mental health planner. And when you read the story of the creator of the planner, it definitely sets the stage for what to expect on the inside of the planner. She shares her very personal story of having gone through several years of just, trying to get pregnant, lots of losses, etc. And she said what she got to a point in her life where what she really needed were, and these are her words, daily and weekly injections of hope and encouragement, so that I could keep going through the tunnel until I got out. So I think it's important to know that backstory because it helps set the stage for what's actually inside of the planner. Because it is not, I don't believe it's just a typical planner where we're jotting down what we're doing and when we're doing it. So this is definitely a planner marketed towards women that are looking for inspiration, that need some positivity, that need reminders to help them focus on themselves, their mental health, their care, etc. So let's go ahead and take a look inside of the planner. First, I'm just going to kind of break down what the sections are, then we'll take a deep dive into each one. At the beginning of the planner, there's a nice story from the creator of the planner, which I always love that when that's in a planner. And then it has a 2-page spread telling you how to use the planner. There are a bunch of things in this upfront section. We'll break that down in just a minute. And then it goes into traditional planner layout where there are monthly pages. There's a monthly spread. And then after each month, there is a spread per week. And that really is the rest of the planner. So there's kind of the upfront section, and then there are the monthly pages, and then behind each month are the weekly pages. This is a dated planner. It does not include any kind of a string or a bookmark. So you'll want to get something like a paper clip. I do that with a lot of my notebooks, like I do right here, that you can use to help you bookmark your current page with the planner. Let's take a deep dive now into each one of the sections and take a quick look at it. As I mentioned, the upfront part here really lays out in the how to use your planner. It breaks down every section that is in the planner. Now, it's important to note that the monthly spread doesn't start till all the way over here. And that's the bulk of the planner, is the monthly spread and the weekly spread. So there's a whole bunch of information prior to that. I love the time that was taken into writing down the intent behind each one of these upfront sections of the planner. There is a space for kind of journaling on who am I? There's a spot for word of the year. There's an area to create a vision board. There's an area to track your goals and then to actually track your achievements. So my understanding with this is where we do our planning, and then this is where we come back and write down what happened. A rescue kit. I've never seen this in a planner before. It's a space to come in and write down things that if you are feeling overwhelmed, anxious, you can come back here and have these reminders of what you can do to help yourself. There's some journaling and gratitude prompts and space to do quite a bit of journaling there, followed by, she has up front an area saying she recommends therapy. And so there's a space here for notes that you can take on post-therapy sections. Then we jump into the monthly planners. So looking at everything that is up front here, this definitely is a planner that is very much also trying to merge planning and journaling into one notebook, right? Because when I talk about planners, it's usually just what am I doing and when I'm doing it. But there's a lot of thought and space here around what I would usually send people to for a journal. So definitely the upfront spots here really are more for journaling. Now let's go ahead and jump into the monthly layout. All right, if we look at the month, one of the things that I think is really cute is the start of each month is a coloring page. So if you are someone that coloring is relaxing, you're going to have 12 different coloring pages, which is really fun. Now, the monthly spread here is pretty typical of a standard monthly spread. There is a box for each day. Down along the bottom is a spot for a habit tracker. So you could write up to 4 different habits that you are working on or routines, and the space to check those off. And then over on the right-hand side, it gives 3 different ideas of self-care for the month. Traditional monthly spread, very common to have just the box per day of the month. I think that people might be a little bit easier if maybe there was less of the habit tracking to have larger boxes here to write with. And the self-care ideas I think might be interesting to help get your mind going. For me, I tend to pull that stuff out of my planner and not include it in. And self-care is very personal for different people. So this is of help for those where if you really are at a stage where you just need some reminders to stay focused on taking care of yourself, that's a nice to have there as well. Okay, now let's take a look, deep dive here at the meat of the planner, which is the weekly spread, because this is the bulk of the pages, right? We've got 52 weeks, which means 52 of the spreads are this weekly spread. It is divided into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here, and then Thursday through Sunday over here. Now I'm going to hold this up here so we can see the Monday through Wednesday. At the top of each week, it has a place to write your top 3 priorities for the week. And then within each day, there's an inspiring quote and then a space for you to write down 6 action items to do along with just some white space here. And that is the same through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday is just kind of white space. There's also a place for a little bit of gratitude here at the top of each week. I believe this planner is intended to be a lot more of a journal, because when I teach time management and planning, I typically recommend planners that have the actual time of the day next to it, because first of all, someone may need to write down more than 6 things that need to get done in a day. And by just writing them down here, we have no visibility into how long is this thing going to take, right? How much of my day is spoken for when I fill those in. With each one of these weekly pages, the thought behind all of the different quotes, the area for thinking about the good things that happened to you this week. This all feels a lot more in line with being a journal, not quite as much in line with actually planning and managing our time. Let's give a quick recap here and talk about who I think would be great for this planner. If you are looking for a planner to truly master controlling your calendar, planning your time, making sure you don't get overbooked, overscheduled, and having a realistic view into how much time you have to work with each day, this is not the tool that I would recommend. Again, there isn't really any visibility into that when we're actually in there diving into planning our weeks. That said, if you are someone that is looking for, I don't know how to call it, but a journal on steroids maybe, but a daily journal, a place for you to check in with every day, where maybe instead of writing down your traditional to-dos, this could be a space where you're focusing on things to take care of for yourself. If you are looking for an all-in-one book that's really guiding you through positivity, journaling, gratitude, reflection, I think that this could be a beautiful, beautiful tool to bring into your tool set for sure. Not something that I would call a planner, but I would very much consider this a beautiful journal. If that sounds like something that's missing in your toolbox, is something daily to check in with, instead of just a blank, empty journal where you're just writing, but a space for you to maybe, I could see myself using this as a place to write down 6 things I'm grateful for each day, and really treating this almost as a gratitude journal and a place to put my thoughts, desires, and dreams, but not the place where I would recommend to actually plan and manage our time from. So thank you for sending me this beautiful planner. I can tell that a lot of time, thought, and love went into it, and I am very much enjoying all the quotes that are in here as well. Now remember, we have a ton of other planners in our planner review series, and if there is a planner that you would like us to review, please reach out to team@megansumrell.com and let us know, and we will add it to our list.